Boo. This is not what I wanted to see. This whole top row is want, want, want. I think Soul Cleaver is going to be fine. 2 lands is rare. It's rough. And this is playable, but it's triple black. So, I don't know. Should be a very challenging sealed pool to start with. Oh, what did we open? I think Dusk is fine. Helping Hand is fine. Wing is good. I think Market Gnome is playable in a very specific deck. I think Scribe is good. Petrify is great. Okay. 2 pups, that's good. I think Gem Guard is going to overperform. If we have a Gem Guard, the Tote's not great, but playable. Hello. We opened some pretty bad cards if you're just joining us, but we'll figure it out. Rivered Herald is good. Song's fine. Cliff is fine. Scout's good. This is okay. Unlucky Drop is fine. Cyclers are always fine. I do like seeing that we have a Visage of Dread. I do think this is one of the best craft cards, if not the top one. So, it's definitely the best uncommon one. We're right up there. So, that's pretty good to see. Deadweight's good. Things get big really fast in this set. I'm not sure a 1/1 is going to cut it. The treasure token is relevant and sealed, but I don't like having a lot of chump blockers, like maybe 1, but I don't think I'll run 2 of them. I think Death Cap is playable. I think this is going to be very hard to make it a 3/3, so it's okay. This again is okay. It's going to be fine in some decks. Yes, this is the only rare we really opened. Spoiler alert. So I do want to play black. So maybe these will make the deck just because we need black 2-drops. Another Chance is fine. Undead's good. This is fine. Alright. Gorestalker is fine as well. There's an Abrade. I'm probably gonna splash for it. We have the fixing with the 2 1-drops in black already. I think Wanderglyph is great. This can be okay if we can get enough enablers. I think Aid is great. I think the treasure on Aid, I think it's a great trick with the first strike. And I also think the treasure it makes this a much better 2-mana trick than it reads. So I think this set, you're going to find a lot of board states that are difficult to push damage through, and I do expect this to perform better than it reads. Cavalry's fine. I actually like Atalia's Favor a lot. I Discover 3 on it. It's pretty good. I'm kind of medium on all those. These are playable as top end. Not great. Twist and Turns in the right deck, I think, is very good. I haven't seen the right deck yet for it. In fact, our green is just shallow, isn't it? Is our green even worth putting in the side over here? There's no 2-drops. Probably not going to play green. This is good, but we don't have Flicker. Are we going to try and force a Sacrifice deck our first time around? Now, this is a 2-drop. I don't think black and red are very well supported archetypes, but this 2-drop is a reason to play black-red. It's like the main reason. And we also have a Molten Collapse, so we could pair that with it. Maybe we'll try and do something like that and splash some white or splash some blue. Add one of mana of any color. That's crucial for us here. Pit of Offerings. Okay, I think that's actually okay. I don't want to play too many tap lands though, so I don't know how many of these caves are going to make the final deck. It's slow. I don't like this as much as Evolving Wilds. Soul Cleaver is fine. Treasure's fine. Spyglass. We're gonna look at an opponent's hand and choose a card name. Activate abilities of the sources of the chosen card name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. For 2 mana. Unlimited, probably not. I think this is okay for a sideboard, but we're not playing best of 3, so I'm not going to put it in. So, let's change our view and try and figure out what we're cutting. I would say that blue's an easy cut here, except for the fact that this is in our seal pool. And with things like Gnome and other cheap artifacts, I don't think this is a bad card. In fact, I think it's very good. It's one of our strongest 3-drops we have. So I don't want to write off blue right away, but the rest of the blue is medium. Are we going to be able to make the triple black work is the real question. How many ways do we have to trigger Descend? 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do it infinite with this. We could actually control when we trigger if we play enough 1-drops to sacrifice. So I think we do have some ways to descend, so that's pretty good. So do we need the blue, if that's what we're gonna do? Probably not. I think it's strong. I'll come back and reconsider it at the end. Let's see. How good are these treasure tokens? They're not bad with this. This is the combo. So I think we're gonna run just really low to the ground. And hopefully we can out aggro some people. I don't know if I like that as a 2-drop. Isn't really doing a lot in our deck. I like Buried Treasure, but I worried it's too slow for what we're doing here, so I'm gonna cut it. Big boy. I don't think we need this. Pup with flicker value. What are we flickering? Anything? Guess we could flicker this guy. Oh, actually, it's really good with this, right? Because we can flicker an artifact. Yeah. That's a lot of control right there in that combo. Okay, they're gonna stay. You're medium. You're actually okay in this deck. The blade as well. I mean, yeah. I think I prefer choosing the card, though. You know, this I don't get to choose what happens, and if they're playing tokens like we are, it's not very strong. I don't know. I don't think I want that. I do think I want this card, though. But I don't know if we're playing enough red. I guess we are. We want to hit our 2-drops that are red-black. This is going to be good in our deck. Could be big, I guess. But are we gonna... I guess it's free? I don't know. Let's just make a few cuts and run it, however it ends up. Too many 1-drops. I don't know if we need the scribe. At the end of the day, do we need the death touch? Probably not. Maybe. Take care of something bigger. I'm gonna cut it. Do we need another chance and defossilize? I mean, maybe we just cut this and go for value up front. But it does sacrifice stuff. Just run it lower to the ground and see how it goes. Don't know if I like this card. Like, I feel like this is the cut. So, there it goes. I think this is a cut too. And creatures, we got 14. And bring back a creature. So, non-creature cuts at this point. Yeah, we'll cut another chance. It would be strong here, but I'm gonna cut it. The blade? The blade's super strong in our deck. What are you talking about? Whenever another artifact or creature is put into the grave from the battlefield, and it does not specify token card or non-token card, it's not a permanent card, it's just any card. That's treasure tokens too. It gets a 1/1 counter on the creature. That's really good in our deck. This is not the same as Descend. This is better. Anchorage over Prairie. Anchorage and Prairie? Oh, yeah, no, I haven't looked at the lands yet. We're probably cutting the off-color lands, correct. Thank you for pointing out where it was, because I was like, what is Anchorage and Prairie? They're lands. I think we need to cut a creature, even though I don't want to. I think I was right the first time to think to cut a creature. And maybe we just cut our top end. I mean, there it goes. Why not? 9. Get rid of those. Now, if we're going aggro, I really don't want to run tap lands. At all. So these are okay. Sort of. They're really hard cuts. I think we're just gonna go with what we think is best and deal with it after. There we go. We did it. Let's just get to the games. This is fine. Can I get away with 6 swamps? Triple. Probably not. 7, 8. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this and then go open a swamp. No. Then just 12. 13. Do I want to run 17 lands in this deck, though? Maybe we can fit another creature in? So we can fit in just another chance. Another 2-drop. We'll fit in a top end that's also a cycler. It's a happy medium right there. Okay. That's how I'm gonna run it. Hello. Thanks for joining the chat. Good luck and high five, yes. I am running on very low sleep right now. I had a very rough night, so expect some really high quality plays here. For instance, I didn't change my avatar, so that's where we're at today. I think we can do better. Yep. And here we go. I'm gonna be mana efficient and run him out first. Even though I do want to sacrifice this and gain the life and draw the card. And buff him up, but yeah. That's fine. We have our own dead weight. Alright. I think our seal pool was really weak as well. I mean, we opened nothing but lands and some unplayables, so we're testing out how strong the uncommons can be. I think this card's real good. Basically a 3 mana 4/2 surveil. Exposed a spider. And this is what I'm talking about, where like cards get really big in this set really fast, and I was worried about this deck build is that, you know, we are going aggro, but there's just so many ways for them to put something big on the board and just stop you dead, especially in these colors. I think, you know, Jun's a much stronger color than the one we have. I'm gonna go ahead and sack my gnome to draw a card, because we're not gonna get out of this unless we draw into some better cards. Better card. Let's do that. Oh no! Oh, their hand looks great. We're dead. We're so dead. They're gonna have mana for the spider next turn. I can't beat the Hatcher. I gotta take the Hatcher and hope they never get to 6 mana. Or 7 mana. So I'm not sure we can beat a 5/5 and a 3/3. Fun times. Well, at least they had to braid that. I'm somewhat okay with that. Well, we get to cycle. That's good. We found all our lands before draw 3, right? About how I explain things. Deadweight. Yeah, that's the only target I got. Eventually we'll get something on the board, I hope. I'm gonna hold this. We're gonna take 3 this turn. Their deck's terrifying. Ooh, we get to pup again. The value. The pup to save the day. We're doing the combo. This is the combo. This is like the only thing our deck has going for it. The uncommon combo. Here we go. Let's go get that big dinosaur. It is a sweet play. Oh, they're discarding it for the land. Okay, so they're trying to get to hit the mother load. We whiff. At least we know what their game plan is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're gonna get there as long as they draw a mountain. So, hopefully they don't draw a mountain. I have to craft with 2 creatures to get this menace creature online. The good news is we can Atali's favor and hopefully get more action. Ah, come on. Off the top. Okay, that's not a bad thing for them to hit since they already have infinite mana. You know? The treasure tokens at this point haven't appeared to be important in their deck. Could have been worse, guys. It could have been worse. Go for it. Hopefully we hit something good here. Sweet. I will cast that for free. Yes, I will. Let's start doing 3 damage pretty much every turn. Alright. Alright, we're killing their creature this turn. Because can't really do this. Well, they can, right? They can do an artifact. Let's push in. Let's go. Our aggro deck is starting to get aggro after turn 7. I love it. This card's so broken. It's maybe the only reason I'd go into red-green. Or, sorry, red-black. Pretty good. Yeah, bye pup. If we can find our anything that gets stuff back from the grave, we can do the combo again. That'll be fun. Need to start finding some descend enablers would be nice. They didn't mill. Second of braid? That's fun. So, with the second braid exposed, I am going to go ahead and kill off these creatures. I don't really think I have a choice here. So. Oh, I can do it from the grave! I can do it from the grave! I forgot! Okay. Okay. Now we're submitting. Do the gnome. And... yeah, that's fine. Whew! New cards. Do I want to mill? Yeah, I do. Let's go! Let's go, the triggers! I mean, one of these is gonna die to a braid, but that can't be helped. If they drop a big dinosaur, we're still not in great shape. Ooh, let's go! They still have a braid, though. Oh, man. I guess I'd rather lose this 2/2 than the Death Toucher. So I'm gonna put the counter there to tempt them to kill more damage. Yeah. There we go. Now we get Descend triggered because they killed our creatures. Notice how the treasure token did not trigger Descend, but the creature dying did. We could also mill. We don't need to mill because we already have Descend triggered. Are we gonna come back and win this game? Almost there. We're so close. We're doing it. Yes. Good game. Let's go. We did it. We even milled our big guy. Well, that was fun. Did better than I thought it would. Thank you. Alright, well, let's run it back at least one more time. For early access or streamer event or whatever they're calling it these days, I like to play more variety than to go for trophy or anything. So I probably will only play like 3 or 4 games with each deck. Depending on how long the games go, it might only be 2. Just so we can get to more decks and more cards and get to see more combos happen. Yeah, it's a little slow because I don't have anything to flicker. But I am gonna cycle this, so it's fine. I don't like that we're on the play and we have a slow hand, because our deck does have the potential to just, you know, take off fast, so kind of sad to not see any of our 1,000,000 1 and 2 drops we have, but that's how it goes sometimes. I don't care that they're seeing this either. Technically, you should hold that till the end of their turn. I don't care. I might run out of pup. Do I have to... I have to return. This is not optional. What is this? 2 1/1 counters. Okay, when a 1/1 counter country dies, you put a 1/1 counter here. You move the 1/1 counters. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna run out, whatever this guy's name is. Too hard to pronounce. Maybe we can make a treasure. Get them to block when they shouldn't. Attack the treasure, make him even bigger. Oh, they have the Splunker. Okay. Alright. Well. Move to combat. Good. Yeah. I'll probably just run this out as a trade. Kill spell and save this for something larger. Bartolome. Is that it? Yeah, like, that's ridiculously large. I think this is one of the better cards in the format at common. It is 4 mana, but it does so much. Not the card you want to see somebody drop against you, and yet again we're playing against people doing really big things in their sealed pool. But this time we don't have the hand interaction we had last game, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Do you feel like I need to do this? That is going to get large, but we have an answer to it. Can't do both, though. I can't afford to let them untap and redo this, so I'm gonna have to fire this off right now. Well, eventually they'll run out of dinosaurs, hopefully. Cave card. See what they get. Hidden Nursery. We didn't have any of the common caves in our pool, did we? Ooh. Well, that was quite good. It's quite good. Okay. Let's deploy our resources and say go. I'm gonna let them hit me for however much they hit me here for. I want to kill the permanent menace card. I'm not after this. We can kill it in a different way. If I wanted to see land there. We need the treasure off of this to really make this worth it. Poke. We're not in a position to get aggressive, so we just have to chill. Big dinosaur. See what we can do here. They could be holding open a trick. That's +2/+2 with the 3 mana. But we have a way to beat that, so we're gonna double block here. I'm feeling pretty confident that as long as it's not like a braid or something, we'll probably be okay. It's a little risky. I don't ever like doing this. Yeah. The braid. In case it's a 1 damage spell, I'm gonna do this. Are we doing it? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm fine here. Good draw. So, given how good their ground is, I'm actually going to do this on the flyer. Market Gnome. It's pretty perfect for us. Gets us another card, pumps up our creature, gives us a target for this. I'm going to sacrifice the gnome. If they have an abrade, not good for us still, so I am very aware of that. We'll get the treasure token back. So, that's fine. Is our deck better than I think it is? Maybe. This card's good, isn't it? It's slow, but it's good. More dinosaur menaces. How many 4-drops are they running? It's a lot of 4-drops in this deck. I'm gonna take 3 again. Well, I guess it could be 4. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, this card's good. So if you don't have an abrade, this is like the next best thing. And I think this is very main deckable as it explores. And then explores again, potentially. They left that on top. So they're gonna get their dinosaur back. I guess we can sack this in response. But it still doesn't mean I want to block here. This is going to be a close game. We need to get some really good interaction off the top here. Do it. Maybe a start. We're gonna go with the gnome so we can draw another card. There it is. We did it! Yeah, I'm gonna push. If they want to trade here, I think that's totally fine with me. And in fact, it's not even a trade. We can make it big enough to get out of range if we really wanted to. I'm gonna do more damage here. I'm gonna hold, yeah, I'm gonna hold that for when this happens. Or did I miss lethal? I missed lethal. This is what happens when you're sleep deprived, everybody. Ooh, our first miss lethal of the day. Will we lose the game because of it? Alright, we're gonna chump block. Too risky to go for it, no reason to go for it. I don't think there's anything in the set that can actually finish that off. That I can recall. Cool. Alright, we did it. One turn later. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are playing pretty good Mardu deck that's kind of beating these dinosaurs. I'm quite surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but all the same, I'm actually genuinely surprised we're winning. I'll let you see the deck one more time here, since there might be some new people who came in. So, just doing a lot of value, hopefully flickering some good stuff with our pups. Kind of grinding them out. I thought we'd be a little bit more aggro, but we're just out-resourcing them. We'll do one more game with this deck and see if it can go 3-4-3. And then afterwards, maybe we'll do a draft. An interesting account name. I don't know who that is. Well. Is this a keep and cry? I think so. Alright, we hit all our colors at least. Always feels nice. Playing this out turn 1 means that we can't do this turn 2, but I'm okay. This is one of our only ways to destroy something big, so I do want to hold it till later in the game, if I can. We'll Dusk Rose anything they set down, though. He's so troll to attack with a 0-3. I won't do that. The Pirate! I think this is also a very good card. The 3-2 stat line is fantastic on it. Alright. I want the card. I don't think this is necessarily right. You know, I think we need to buy as much time as possible, and getting rid of a 3-2 isn't exactly buying as much time as possible. But I mean, what else are we doing this turn? And I'm even going to get back our 0-3 because of it. Hello, first time to chat. Yeah, like that. Things get big in this set. And now our mana is played that this is going to be 2 turns away. At least it's going to be castable eventually. I just think I need to get rid of it. It's going to block this. It's annoying. What we're going to do. Are they going to drop something bigger next turn? Probably. Are we going to have regret for firing off all our removal with them having 5 cards in their hand? Probably. The Pit of Offerings. The card we did not play, although I think it's very good. Yeah, there they go. Okay, they only played a 2-2. Do like to see that. I'm gonna hold this. Given the board state and the game pace, we're eventually gonna draw another mountain, hopefully, or fixing. So, I don't want to lose that value. It's also a good card. I like this because it's a removal spell that is a permanent. And because it's a permanent, it'll trigger Descend when you decide to put it in the grave, or even when you decide not to. I want to draw the card. I think you could make the argument not to do this, but I want to draw the card. A little bit punished. Nice to have in your back pocket. In fact, we could end up cycling this just to defossilize it. I don't think that's bad. Okay, I'm going to lead on our win con. Depending on what they do at the end of their turn, okay, never mind. We're gonna get back our win con. I was about to say, depending on what they do at the end of their turn, I'm gonna cycle this and bring it back, but that's now not gonna happen. Whew, they're playing a Reach hate deck here. That's the second one of those. Alright. That's actually a really good answer. I like doing this instead, though. That can go in the grave. Do I want that? The treasure lets us cast the dinosaur. So I think for the treasure alone, we're going to keep it. The deck's good. They have one card left though, so we just need to get going. I am not going to sacrifice anything. And that hurts. Not getting the full value off of that, but we need to hold open things. Okay. Fine. Question is, do I want to cast this so that we can guarantee this next turn, or do I want to just go ahead and kill the 4/5? I'm gonna kill the 4. Okay, we're gonna have to get some help here. Good. Don't remove it. You didn't top deck something, did you? Say it isn't so. Alright. Okay. What does this make them do? Okay, so if I sacrificed a land, each opponent may discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. They don't, it deals 3 damage. They're probably holding on to a land. And they also are holding open Discover 4. But we can hold open this trick. So instead of doing this ability, I'm going to go ahead and attack and hold open this trick. And whatever they hit, they could double block here, but I'm going to try and play dumb. Like I don't see it. Okay. Alright. I mean, first strike death touch is good too. Oh, it's only as a sorcery. They couldn't have done it. What am I thinking? Learn the cards! Oh, this is good 2-drop. They hit something great. It's 2-drop, and they have enough mana. This is gonna go to town. Putting 7 1/1 counters on target non-creature land you control, and it becomes a fungus creature with haste. So you basically just start popping out 7/7s with haste. It's absolutely disgusting. Okay. We're not winning. I will sack a land. Yeah, we're definitely not winning. I don't know if we can win this. But we're gonna try. I beat a 7/7. Not particularly. So even if I sack and draw a card, I won't be able to play it and play out everything else, so... I think we just lose here. I'm gonna put it here so I can block a 2/2. Potentially. Right, yeah, because we can sack the treasure. We can't attack. They have lethal if we do. The good news is if they do this and then they attack, which they didn't. So if they did do that, and they attacked with it, they wouldn't have 7 mana next time to do it again. So, seems pretty good. Oh, they're playing it very conservatively. Of course we get another land. Notably, this doesn't trigger the Soul Cleaver. I guess I'll move it to get an attack in here. Might be a little aggressive, but if we don't attack, we're never gonna win. And that was really ideal for us because now we can just hold open this and we still have all our blockers. This is gonna have to chump block something big. So that's why I didn't mind moving the equipment off of it. If they miscalc here and just go for the 7, I think... Are we still dead? Yeah, we're just dead. Never mind. We're just dead. No, because they have to tap the mana to do it. They have to top a land here. We're not dead yet. We're very close to dead. What a game. Rip. Oh, there it goes. They didn't attack it. What are they? Why are they not attacking? Okay. Does bother me that they're not attacking. Well, I think this is a pretty easy get rid of that threat. Yeah, we can draw something relevant here. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. First strike. Can they kill me if I do that? They'd have to block with... everything? Let's go. Let's trample. 3, 9, 6. We are so close! Oh, it's so painful. Think they have us here, yeah? Did they see it? Yep. Well, the deck did pretty well, I think. Nice little showing for it. A good 2-1. The only game we lost there, notably, we did not get any of our early interaction and our flicker going with the pup. So I think this deck did rely very heavily on making sure you get the flicker value with the pup. And so when that wasn't there, we did fall behind. But, no, that was pretty cool. I think I'm going to jump into Draft or Sealed next.